Hello folks, welcome to another episode of John's Junk and Other Stories. I am John, as you can probably tell. First off, I'm going to get this out of the way because we have to do it on every video. Please like and subscribe if you like the content. If you don't like the content, please like and subscribe anyway because it really helps me and I need all the help I can get at the moment. Thank you for anyone who left comments or watched the video last time. Hopefully we can get a little bit of traction going here sooner or later. It's not going to be something that happens overnight. I'm fully aware of this. We do now have a Twitter as well, John's Junk and Other Stories. I'm going to post a link in the description. When you do subscribe, please hit the notification bell and then you'll be notified when the next video comes up. Thank you very much. Now we've got that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So, as you can tell from the title, I've kind of maybe slightly going on a slight rant about why I dislike burpees today. Now, for those of you who don't know what a burpee is, it's a bodyweight exercise that essentially you start in a standing position, you drop to your knees, you kick your legs out. Some people do a push-up, some people don't. You jump your legs back in and you stand back up. Now, every program I've looked at involves doing these burpees. I'm not getting into gym gear just to demonstrate a burpee to you. I don't know what it is about burpees that I hate. I think certainly when I started, I disliked them because of the fact they're hard to do. They're not the easiest thing to do when you're first starting out. There are variations where you can do simpler versions of it. Like there's one variation I saw where instead of kicking both your legs out at the same time, you kick one leg, you kick left then right, and then you pull back in left and right and stand up and do the jump. That's great to begin with, but it's not something that you can just keep going. And certainly now I am definitely kind of doing the proper burpees now, and you can really feel them when you're doing them. So they are a good exercise. I just don't like them. I think it's like a lot of things. Like there's a lot of things in life that are good for us, or that we have to do on a day-by-day basis, but we just strongly dislike them. Certainly there are a lot of challenges out there on YouTube where people have done 3,000, 6,000 in a month. I'm not at the stage where I want to do something like that yet, because no. And also, why would I want to copy someone else's content? But yeah, anyway, that's my little rant about burpees out of the way. If you like them, let me know why in the comments below. If you don't like them, again, let me know in the comments below. If you've never tried them, it's certainly worth trying. It is a nice all-round exercise. It's just, just be aware that they're not the easiest of exercises to do. So, health update. So, as anyone who watched the last video is aware, I've had a little bit of sickness the last week or so. It's certainly hung around a lot longer than I was expecting, and a lot longer than is normal for me, which was annoying. And that definitely affected how much kind of walking, how much exercising we did. We didn't do any of the resistance band exercises that we'd planned on doing, for the simple fact, again, we just didn't want to overload ourselves. But we are up to date on the Bully Juice month 2, so that's good. And last week we did a walk for 30 kilometers in total. So again, we're building ourselves back up. We've still got to hit that goal, and we're still going to get ourselves back on track to hit the 2021 kilometers this year. In terms of general fitness, again, as you can see, I am fully clothed today because I'm not doing. I've made the decision basically to only do measurement updates once a month, because I think that's going to be when they come in most and when they're going to be most effective, because you then have a point of, okay, this end of January, end of February, end of March. Obviously gyms are supposed to be opening again next month, so we will have a look. We'll have to obviously bear that in mind as to what happens next. I can't see myself diving straight back in, just because I don't trust people. I want to make sure that things are going to be safe before I kind of put myself back in this situation where I have to be around big sweaty guys. That sounded a lot better in my head. But yeah, so the plan was always to get back into the gym, and obviously exercise properly using weights and things. But we'll just have to see how we go in the next couple of months and make sure that everyone's safe and make sure everything is going the way it should do. In terms of that, obviously I'll be looking for hints and looking for programs. So again, comments below, please, people, if you have any ideas. A couple of people I follow on YouTube suggest doing the push, pull, and legs program. Other people suggest isolating muscles and doing a day on each, so it'd be a day on chest, day on back, etc., etc. Give me your opinions. Let me know. What works? What do you do? What works well for you in terms of exercise? I think I'm actually getting quite a lot of exercise down the allotment at the moment as well, helping Kara's Titbits out with the sheer fact of what she's doing over on that channel. Link below. I'm doing quite so, and that's kind of really interesting as well. Just for non-workout kind of exercise, and certainly I'm certainly getting my eating under control again, and I feel like I'm making kind of strides in there in terms of hitting the macronutrients each day, each week, staying within the level that I've set myself. Obviously, when I first set up this channel, the idea was to try and get into superhero shape, and I'm beginning to, and that's still the goal. But I just know it's going to take longer than kind of my original estimate. You know, it's not something that's going to happen overnight, and it's not something that's even going to happen in 6 to 8 months. It's something that's going to be like a year, 2 years down the line that I'm going to be into that shape. Now, I'm still going to start doing the cosplay stuff, and I'm still going to start trying to get into a lot more kind of confidence with that kind of thing. And certainly there will be some making videos coming up in the next couple of weeks, couple of months again. But yeah, in general, everything seems to be getting it back on track after a couple of weeks of hiccups. No injuries yet, which is always good, especially because I have quite bad knees from earlier in my life. But luckily my knees are actually holding up quite well at the moment, so that's nice. But yeah, let me know anything in the comments below. Obviously, we've got cons opening up again later in the year. I know a couple have announced that they're planning on trying to do their summer events. I'm gonna do actually a video probably either later this week or next week on my opinions of the world reopening. Again, it's gonna be very much my opinion, but hopefully you'll watch that and let me know what you think. In terms of content, I'm thinking of trying to do maybe a bi-weekly or tri-weekly upload as well now, where I do something geek related, something health related, and something general. I don't know if that will purely in a case of it looks like the people who upload more and more frequently seem to get better engagement, seem to get better kind of pickup, and that's kind of, and certainly at this early stage of the channel, I feel like I'm free to experiment with different release schedules, with different content, and see what grabs people's attention, see what kind of makes people want to watch the channel. Again, always welcome, always up for people's opinions. Won't necessarily listen to them, but I'll always take them on board. Please leave them in the comments below. So that's going to be it for tonight. So thank you very much for watching. There should be another video popping up in the next couple of seconds. If there's not one already there. This is John for John's Junk and Other Stories. Please comment, like, subscribe, share, get my ugly mug out there. See what we can do about kind of building a little kind of get together here. Thank you very much.